let's go check it out. Let's make sure we're not gonna kill our buddy Mike. Maybe Mike's over here. Maybe that's who I saw. Need to put the metal in it? Okay, I did. All right. So what do you... I'm like sitting here like,
There's a fire in there, but I don't see anybody else.
I don't see anybody either, but if somebody had to have lit it, like, right? I mean, fires just don't pop up in the middle of the houses. Just
they don't pop up in the middle of the houses, but I'm not sure how long they'll burn for right now.
Let's not loot until we know that we're maybe somewhat safe. Remember, there are other people in this right now, in this server right now, guys. That will kill us. Somebody attacked me yesterday or the other day. Don't see anybody. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it for right now. What's up, Josh? How long is the stream start, dude? I started about 30 minutes ago or so. I don't have a clock around here, so can't. 46 minutes ago.
So the question's, will graphics increase upon full release? And I think I kind of answered that, which is, you know, we're set at high settings right now, what we consider to be high settings. And we'll probably adjust that a little bit so it maybe looks a little nicer in some cases, but we will definitely have an ultra mode for those guys who want to bring their computer to their knees.
All right. Okay, so here are the metal bits that I burnt down and the coal that we received from it. So, and you can see, guys, you can also see that the wood logs are actually deteriorating as well. We had 5 in there, I believe.
You did have 5 in there.
So
yep.
this is getting worked down, and we're burning down
metal bits in there. Oh yeah, you got the.
Let's see if we can.
Oh yeah, what you got there?
We now a repair wrench.
Nice.
Very nice. Is there anything else? Oh, we can do it multiple times. A sheet of metal.
Nothing else there.
Oh. There we go. Oh, a repair hammer. Nice. So we're starting to get tools now. Oh, man. What if we throw in, like...
That should be a trap? Yeah,
animal trap.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Let's see if there's anything.
Gus877, there is no release date yet. You're asking about the release date. We don't have one yet.
All right, so let's go to the crafting. Let's look at... Oh, so we got an animal trap now. We got 4... Here, we can craft this right now.
Ponying Swag, you're asking about if it's supposed to be free-to-play, and it will be a free-to-play on full release. Early access, we're charging $20 because, you know, we're not going to have a whole lot in there. That's the model we're using. But we'll have microtransactions and everything set up by the time the release comes out.
Okay, so how do we make nails? It looks like a lot is going to be coming off of these scrap metals. We're really going to have to go... I think we're going to go grab some scrap metal for a little bit of time, guys. How about we set out an animal trap and see if anything happens with it? Then we'll go...
Don't stay around too close to it. You got to get away from it before it'll actually work, though, of course. Animals know you're around it, so they're not going to go in there when you're sitting next to it.
Okay, so let's try to just combine. Okay, we'll set it there, even though it's relatively close to the civilization. We'll head down the street. We'll try to get some more scrap metal, guys, and then we'll see what we can build. I'm getting excited thinking about all the different things we can do. I hope we get like an animal or something by the time we come back. So what's up, everybody? I hope Secuser, what's up? Rick, what's going on? Combine nails, plank, sheet of metal, and metal brackets together. We'll do, Arjan. I'm gonna go ahead and look for some. It doesn't look like there's a lot of metal out this way. We'll see. I want you guys to know that I really appreciate you guys coming out. I'm so thankful to be playing this game. So thankful to be having you guys in here. So it's been absolutely incredible. You guys have been incredibly great about retweeting the stream out and hosting the channel. Guys, if you have a few viewers yourselves, if you're a streamer, or if you want to retweet, please do. I want to show as many people the game as possible, because we're starting to actually get into some stuff that maybe people haven't seen before. Looks like a lot of repair kits here. I'm going to grab some of these clothes for scraps of cloth. Let's pull out and my axe. See if we can get some metal out of this wrecked van.
So I see a lot of questions about microtransactions that we're putting in the game right now, and what we're planning to do is to make sure we have what we consider to be the core survival mechanic set up and defined really rigidly, and nothing in the core survival mechanic will be sold in the store, because it's kind of a cheat to do that kind of thing. Most of that's going to be kind of just variants you can make. So if you can make a different kind of weapon or different kind of wrench, it'll look different, but it won't really act different. That's the plan. Will weather affect your character? Yes, that's the plan in the future, but not quite yet. We've got some of those things in, but we haven't really put it together yet.
It's crazy with the drop on this bow.
It's it's not a great bow. It's probably a 30-pound bow, 35-pound bow.
Just barely off.
People are asking about diverse player models. We've got a plan right now to we've got the male model in now. We're going to put the female model in next, I think, is the next player model. And once we get into that, we'll start looking at different sizes and different weights for the player. There's a point in which we have to make sure we balance that carefully, because if you have a 3-foot tall character, that's kind of a cheat for some people. You have to have some kind of disadvantage for that as well. We'll have to see how that works out.
Here, guys, let's do this. Screw this. We got to get tactical.
Oh, you're making me sad.
No, we'll sneak up. It's cool.
Is that the Laura Croft view?
You will never defeat my slug style. It was funny. Adam showed us that earlier. He's like, check this out.
So guys ask about the min specs.
No, don't.
Min and recommended specs, you probably want to start with PlanetSide 2 as your baseline, because we're using the same engine, the Forge Light engine for that.
Alright, I'm trying to get some deer because I want to get some venison. I want to get some Venetian. Sorry, Echo. Little joke there.
Saw somebody asking about
oh, I got it.
The smoke and simulating the smoke. We don't have anything in place right now to have the smoke collide with the geometry in the world.
Not too high.
We know that it's kind of an issue to have smoke coming out through the house. Excuse me. We'll look at that real closely as we get farther into... Ooh, nice ragdoll.
Dude, look at that neck. The neck is out of control. Yeah, the deer ragdoll is like insane. If you shoot them on a cliff, they're like flop, 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 flop.
We actually, for this build, we missed the bear ragdoll, which is actually what we thought was one of the funniest ones. We'll try to get a video of that out there at some point. That's a pretty good one too.
It was so hilarious. I was dying.
Someone's asking about if it's a real world map or a fictional map. Right now, we're crafting the map ourselves, so it's essentially a fictional map, but it's based upon different parts of kind of the Midwest and the Central Oregon area.
I'm not sure I got anything from that. I think I should probably use my my axe instead of my hatchet for that. Hey, thank you. Hey, Carl's Low Gravity. Thank you for the hosting, man. Really appreciate it. And thank you, John Best, as well. A lot of support coming out. Much love, guys. And Parkless is hosting. Wow, guys. Thank you. Losing my voice here in Vegas.
You can make it?
Yeah. I'm okay. It's been a long couple of days. So.
Oh yeah. My voice is actually coming back. I had a panel today. I was hardly talking, and it was terrible. Oh, horse.
Thank God. I'm hoping that my voice will be good for the panel tomorrow. So let's cut this. I just want to be able to be supplied, so when we go back, we can actually like really start getting into stuff.
So Tactical Myth, you're asking about different kinds of inventory slots. We talked about the whole, kind of different size inventory slots, different shapes and stuff. It's actually a pretty substantial effort to make the UI for that, so we're holding off on that a little ways to see what kind of sizes we want to do for that. The idea of putting your rifle inside your fanny pack, not really something we want to keep going with. It's just in there for now to go with.
DJ, wait.
Looks like Divine Waffles, I like the username, is asking about what we're going to put in the airdrops. We don't really know exactly what's going into the airdrop. We've got a bunch of things. We've actually set up that pretty much anything in the game can go into an airdrop. So we can drop, a vehicle, or zombies, or mines, or something cool. We don't know yet. We're still working on that. We just put in the game. We're going to play with from there.
Silent Sentry, thank you, dude. It's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I saw you in the chat. Pagan Pineapple, good to see you too, man.
So Almighty Atlas asking about compound bows and crossbows. We do want to put both those in. They're slightly different animation setups, and animation time's kind of valuable right now, so we're working on that. Not just yet.
I'm gonna grab that 20 slot bag, so if we run into Mike, we'll be able to hook him up.
Will the structures be permanent? Not specifically permanent. They're not going to decay rapidly, and you can break them down, but it's not going to be something that stays on the server forever. We want to make sure we limit that to some extent. We have a whole damaging model. We haven't really decided how fast that's going to go yet, though.
So apparently you can get more scrap metal from one car if you just kind of beat the absolute hell out of it. What's up, Hot Chili?
Might be a little exploitable right now. We're still working on that part.
Yeah. It's okay. Like I said, honestly, for an alpha game, that isn't even gone into early access yet, the game's incredibly smooth. Oh, we have a scrap metal we have a piece of scrap metal right there. There's a scrap metal laying around.
Yeah, you find things both inside and also just laying around the world as well. We're not sure how that's going to work out in the end. I mean, a lot of the stuff you see with the timers and stuff is placeholder in case when we get to the animations in there. It's just to make sure we have a balancing mechanic for how long something takes to do in the world, right?
Oh man. Okay, so we're like getting filled up here. So let's shred some of these things that we're going to use for the cloth.
Man,
You're awesome, man. What?
You a hoarder?
Well, I want to, by the time I go back, I want to be able to build some of these things and not have to run back out again. I was about to say, man, you're like a natural streamer, man. Like, you're like killing these questions right now.
So Cinnamon Bun is asking about, we're just rolling around, will trees be affected by wind? Yeah, actually we have something in place right now. We can make the trees kind of waver a little bit and get that in there. We haven't decided how far that's going to go, though. And someone asking, will trees kill you if they fall on you? That's in the plan. We haven't set up a collision for that yet, but that's something in probably the near future. I don't know if it'll be in when we launch EA, but it'll be, I think, pretty soon.
Let me look over to the left.
JTS895 asking about tree regrowth. We do want to do that kind of on a timed basis. They have to come back in because at some point, if we don't regrow the trees, then everyone comes in and chops down all the trees, and then no one can hit any wood anymore. So there will be a timer of some kind. We haven't worked out what kind of mechanic for that yet.
Ryan, thank you for the hosting. Thank you also, Raina. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. And guys, remember, you can always retweet the stream out to all the people if you think they're going to appreciate it. This is exclusive look, guys. We're not going to get our hands on this for a while again. So if you got friends that want to see some content, I'm going into in-depth building on this, okay? So we're trying to stay alive, first of all, survival. I want to survive the whole stream. And then I want to go ahead and do some really serious in-depth building and hopefully get a farm. My buddy Mike, who's also streaming it, he's got some wheat seeds. And it's kind of funny because he's with DJ Wheat over there too. So anyways, so we're going to hopefully get a farm plant down. I don't even know if it'll grow or what's going to happen with the snow and all, right? So
Travis is asking about the kind of loot spawning system, and we're not going to go into detail because it's kind of a fun mechanic to hide from you guys a little bit. But the plan is that the loot system is going to respond to what players actually do in the game. So if players are using certain kinds of items, those things will respawn more than in something else. And there's not going to be an infinite spawn, so things don't just spawn forever. They only spawn up to a point. So there's kind of a closed ecosystem overall.
That's a good question. If somebody shoots a zombie in the leg with an arrow, will it slow them down?
Right now, shooting them at all slows them down.
Okay.
So if you shoot a zombie and then they get angry at you, you can shoot them again for slowing it down. We just got that system in a couple weeks ago, and we're still tuning that. Jimmy was real happy to get that in there. It's a real big. If something's coming at you, you shoot them. It's not gonna. They're gonna slow down. It has to happen, right? It's part of a fun gameplay.
Absolutely. Hey, Car, thanks for the host, man. Question: can you cut down energy poles? Oh wow.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We haven't decided to do that yet. And people keep asking about pooing and peeing in the game, and I'm not really sure I like the idea, to be honest. It doesn't sound fun to me. But we'll listen to you guys. If it's a big thing for you guys, maybe it's something we can put in. We can talk about that later.
I don't know. It would depend on what you. It would absolutely depend on what you could gain from it. Like if you get like a ton of scrap metal from like digging down like a pole, or get like extra wood or something for taking like the wooden poles down. I don't know.
Well, I mean the power poles are actually pressure treated wood with tar and other coatings on there that prevent them from actually being easy to chop down in the first place. So you really need like a power saw and it gets all chewy. It's not in the real world. You wouldn't be able to do it at all. Really, you take a really long time to chop them down. They have specialized equipment that does that actually.
It's a lot of knowledge about.
I actually worked for a power company for a couple of years, so actually quite a bit of knowledge about power.
That's awesome.
I actually worked.
That's like out of nowhere. I was like, we got like Mr. Wizard over here. That's like this. We got Google guys. I have Google with us.
Hi.
Yeah.
No, it's actually a pretty amazing experience to go into a substation and switch around 345,000 volts.
Oh, new discovery. Here we go, guys. New discovery.
What you got?
A pipe.
I'm assuming that's a pipe.
Wait, and I want to become a farmer?
I guess. Draw your own conclusions.
Yes,
I have no idea what kind of pipe.
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. All right, so let's craft a pipe and let's see what we can do with a pipe then. All right, so we got three. We got a pipe now. Pipe. Any discoveries off the pipe? Oh, another discovery. Here we go.
What you got? What you got?
A barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Party time!
Yes. Okay,
If you get the wheat farming and the corn farming, you can make some alcohol. We got a real party going now.
Oh, hell yes.
You betcha.
Nice. Dude, I'm so excited about that. Oh, nails and a plank. And we got a wooden barricade.